Welcome, your Lola. So today I'm gonna bring you Minister of Truth, False Memory. So it came out today, so here we go. We are entering because we receive a letter. The lights are turning on. Why there is only
Вітаю
thunder?
з прийняттям на посаду, товаришу. Ходімо, покажу ваше робоче місце.
Congratulations,
Як ви вже
appointment.
знаєте, це департамент моделювання поведінки Міністерства правди океанської співдружності. З-поміж колег ми називаємо його департаментом добродумства.
These are on auto, but it seems that you can. There is no settings in here. Prefer to read. As well, I know this is the behavioral modeling, the part of Minister of Truth, the Oceanic Commonwealth among colleagues. We call it the part of right think. Our experts will send you information cards containing simulated situations. Your task is to determine right think response to certain events for citizens of the Ocean Commonwealth. We entrust you with the important missions of shaping the social order in the interests of the party and its permanent leader, the Great Father. By the way, do you know that Great Father is watching you? I have no secrets from Great Father. I adore him. Let's say this. That's spirit, that's enthusiasm. Way to go, comrade. What's your name, by the way? Lol. Even without a surname? Who are you trying to fool? Please provide your official name and surname for the record. Otherwise, you may face negative. Like that. Thank you for your cooperation, Conrad. Lol. Others? Your colleague Winston will bring you up to speed. Good afternoon, colleague. My name is Winston. Today I'm going to help you get to speed on your new job. Hello, Winston. By the way, I want to ask you what happened to previous employee Frank. No, what happened? Who knows? He just disappeared, of course. If you don't want to join him, it's better not to ask such questions. Let's get to the point. It's called Situation Card. It was developed by specialists for the Minister of Care. Your colleague joins smiled stranger during the morning 5 minutes rage. Should you say something to him? I'm going to give you reaction cards, okay? These cards represent typical reactions that might occur in particular situation. There is a report on the table. Your task is to fill out by selecting a acceptable reaction. When you have made your choice, stamp it and put report in the box. So, it appears this, and we need to put this. Your colleague joins smile stranger during the morning 5 minutes rage. Should you say something to him? Suspicion? It's simple, try it now. I need to put other. Distrust. John's behavior is unacceptable to send a report about his mental crime. Loyalty 10, ambition 4, empathy -7, self-awareness -3. I thought it was easy. As you can see, the combination of valid reactions term.com, depending on the combinations.com of the event, can vary significantly. Be careful what you choose, there is no place for morality. Rumors about missing people and the basements of the Ministry of Care are not rumors at all. The party is our family and it is the only one that matters. Loyalty and ambition, the path to advancement. Okay. Excessive empathy and self-awareness, a sense to get into trouble. So they want us to go for this instead of this. Okay. So loyalty. The level of your loyalty to the party, the higher the level, the more you are respected by party officials. The ambition, the level of your thirst for power, the higher it is, the more you want to achieve. And then this, the empathy that they don't want you to have. The level of empathy, the higher the level, the more kindly you treat others. And self-awareness, self-understanding, the higher the level, the more rational you act. Basically they want, play this only, not this. This is what they want. Because a chance to get into trouble. They don't want us to play around this. That's it, I got two. Can I give you one last piece of advice? Yes. Try not to go crazy. Alright, So we see in here. Your neighbor goes to the market every week. by Rose and comes back with a mysterious smile. I wonder who they are for. So hummus, flattery for personal gain, mocking, ironic, ridicule, vigilance, ability to notice small details. I think hummus, feeling strong emotional attraction is what I'm thinking. Flattery for personal gain. It's not mocking, I think. Maybe this one? The task itself seems simple enough, but I'm supposed to, how the reactions interact with each other and what the outcome will be. It seems everything depends entirely on my intuition, or perhaps the party is simply testing my abilities. Either way, if I focus and think carefully, I should be able to predict the result. I don't understand. I pressed and it went 5. It looked like a diary of the previous employees. Strange that no one threw it into the trash. Anyway, I could use it for my own notes. Run away. So what it say? Every thought is a risk. That shows what he did. Every emotion is a trap. Run away. The keys. Keys to office drawers and a few others, probably not all of them, but should be open. The music software calls a report party, okay. Welcome letter. We can't drag these. This for something, but for what? It's gonna be for something. Quit smoking. Enough, no more serious for today, I can handle. Toughness, you pretend that you are not interested. Roses are just flowers, smile is a must reflex. Only empathy. Excellent, the outcome of combining these two reaction cards was quite predictable, but I can't stay fully focused all the time. I suppose sometimes it's better to simply trust my intuition. Because in here, see, I press, nothing happens. A TV program about the hero of the day, a worker selfless rushed forward and pulled the children away a moment before a huge branch fell from a tree. Strong feelings and of joy and interest, disrespect for moral norms, doubt, no certain hesitation about the truth, emotional sadness for the past. You can't change this, right? Yeah. Still don't understand what is for yet. Hope you were generally moved. Perhaps all is not lost and humanity has not been completely erased. Loyalty, no ambition, got empathy and self-awareness. So basically these are hints to show you, right, let's say, to show how you are, if you want to see. If you don't want to see, you take out the mouse from there, like that, you don't know, like it's all blind you are doing, right, like, okay, you don't are able to see how you are going, and like that you can lose, but if you want to, you can lose. You don't know how you are and where you get wrong, right? Or I want to go for empathy and self-awareness. Oops, I don't have any. So I'm going for the part that maybe you don't want. So if you don't want to see this, you take out like that you don't see. Okay. Your colleague from the literature department, Sandra, is hinting at a relationship outside of work. Unrestrained crave for something. Anxiety and worry about the situation, emotional or intellectual curiosity, distrust, lack of confidence, insincerity and reliability. Is hinting at a relation outside the work. Interests? Maybe this. Sympathy, Sandy's had a nice and loyal person. Perhaps the party could approve our union with her. Only loyalty, but the rest increased. Hello citizen, I'm Julia, an employee of the film and literature department. Hello, Loladas? What a strange name. Anyway, I don't care, I'll get right to the point. The envelope was sent to our department according to my colleague Judy. It contained an extremely provocative photo. This is a scene from a future movie. I have to decide whether to allow it to be shown in the cinema. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to see it because Judy could not stand this perversion and tore it to pieces. This is what left of it. As you can see, it needs to be put back together. I have to make a report by tonight and make a decision on whether to allow the scene, so please be kind enough to fulfill this urgent assignment immediately. Don't let me down. Directive 7. Reassemble the torn photograph on the sheet of paper in front of you, one piece at a time. Okay, can I move? Yes. Where are the corners? This seems the corner, no? Jesus, how much piece she torn? This seems the corner, right? This doesn't seem to fit in here. So maybe this is not a corner, right? Because I prefer to start from corners. Because this seems to be one side, the photo, and this another side. Right, like this. Trying to find the rest of the bodies. This what? I can't rotate, right? No. You can skip if you want. It's hard to find where to fit things. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe this is not even the top. Damn. I don't even see. This part has to be in here. The issue is that you don't know what is top and what is bottom. Because you don't see the... See, does it even fit? Because isn't this the body of the guy? Let me see. Anyways, keys are public in the city. Think twice before approving the public display of such a scene. Let me see. This was a corner. What? This was a tree? What? Damn. It's too much torn and it's hard to know. Okay, so these ones will be in here. Okay, it won't be in there. Damn, that was hard to make. Okay. Approved. Who cares? I think I made the right choice. Rumor is that there is a scene with a real kiss in the movie currently showing in theaters. Loyal to moral convictions, curiosity, desire to explore and understand something, feeling guilt, vulnerability, unable to endure negative situations. Now principle and curiosity. You decide to discuss the situation with your cousin and ask them for their impression of the romantic scene in the movie. Loyalty are lost, but the odds increased. During a birthday celebration, your colleague Sally made an extremely inappropriate joke about party leaders. Indignation? Solidarity and joke. Unity. You pick up on her tone and add your own joke. Everyone laughs quietly, almost salty. At this moment, there is a rare feeling of unity. Loyalty again, but you can come here and see, okay, loyalty, I'm low, if you want to see this, of course. The new generation born through artificial insemination. The most sage exceptional strength an elf. The science of the Oceania Common Elf has once again proven its superiority over the rest of the world. Pride, deep satisfaction with one's own achievement, skepticism, doubt about truthfulness and reliability, impressed, surprise at unexpected event, fear. Like pride, because it shows that he's good, but at the same time this. Reconciliation, you accept the news as a matter of course. It's a logical step in the development of the state. Classic family relationships are no longer in the same modern world, and there is nothing you can do about it. Loyalty increase and self-awareness ideology decreases. The Junior Purity League held a march for chastity and self-discipline. Loyalty to the party begins with purity of thought. Cynicism, respect towards moral norms. Uncertainty is about the truthfulness, approval, and idealization. Attribute positive traits while ignoring flaws. At the same time, this. Awareness. You don't say anything out loud, but you understand. It's not about values. Today they march, tomorrow they check all connection between people. It decreased loyalty and empathy, but ambition and self-awareness increased. Hey, why are you still here? What are you talking about? Oh, sorry, I got caught up on my work. What are you talking about? Are you serious? The 5 minutes race is about to start. I'm coming. People don't like. Someone's throw a bottle. What an incredible atmosphere of unity. I'm still shaking. The party made the right decision when it introduced the daily 5 minutes rage against the enemies of the Ocean Common Elf. According to the article premiere, a magnificent story of struggle, loyalty, and the Oceanian Common Elf victory over its enemies. Attendance is mandatory. Feeling of hostility and revulsion, expressing the opposite of what is said, strong feelings of joy and interest, respect, recognition of value, dignity, and authority. So respect, of course. I already know this one. Apathy. Tears, applause, and a glass of gin during the break. You feign enthusiastic admiration, although inside you feel empty. Loyalty and self-awareness. But ambition, empathy decreased. Someone was singing proletarian song in the streets. Cheerful voice, old-timey melodies. Negative to neglect and humiliation, no. Nostalgia? Participation, of course. Unity, you constantly pick up the tool. For a moment you are part of something real and it warms you. Everything increased. That's good. It was a good combination. The Ocean Common Elf is happier than ever. According to the survey, 95% of citizens are completely satisfied with life under the party's leadership. Sarcasm, embarrassment, pride, and faith are completely satisfied. So people are happy. So you agree completely, people are happy because the party rules wisely. The numbers don't lie because they are shaped by truth, purified of doubt. So self-awareness decreased. It wasn't the best. Damn. In preparation for the week of loyalty, you were assigned to create a video about a happy life in the Ocean Common Elf. Critical tool for flaws, realism, perception of projective reality, idealization with positive traits while ignoring flaws, distortion and fabrication of information. So realism, not these, and maybe these. Perfection. You film idyllic scenes, hiding any negativity. Self-awareness wasn't the best, so in there is a combination wasn't good. I thought I'll stop by and check on you. How are you doing? Have you figured things out a bit? Everything seems used to once, I'm still processing, but I'm trying. Yes, that's good. Hard work is the key to achieve. If you will be ambitious enough and of course absolute loyal to the party, you have every chance of being promoted. Now we have shortage of personnel. Well, you know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about fight against saboteurs and spies? That's right, overseer raids have become more frequent and many of our former employees have turned out to be undesirable elements. What scandals can you imagine? So be thoughtful unless you want to end up the Minister of Care like your predecessor in this position. My advice to you is to clear your mind of all unreliable thoughts. Only obedience and loyal to the party mad. All other thoughts must be destroyed, as one of the party's slogans says, obedience is loyal. Goodbye, Lodge. The first day at work is so exhausting. My head is a mess. I need to focus and organize my thoughts. Not everything is important, not everything is necessary. Everything unnecessary must be discarded. Get rid of it. Turn it off. Leave only what is necessary, useful and acceptable. Thoughts can be loyal or dangerous. Turn off the unnecessary screens, then press the green button. Doesn't say what is this. Suspicion, take out this one. That's better. The noise is gradually subsiding, but it's not enough. I have to keep going. I can do it. So these rebel, these go for what they want. For me is everything good. Intellect, discipline, identity, love, chivalry, thinking. Nothing. Nah, I'm going for rebel. Okay. More for rebel. I'm going for rebel. It's much easier. Less noise means more control. I have no room for error. Cause I think one is the rebel, like the hand, and the other is for the where we are working. Time to get back to work. There are rumors about the creation of a device capable of reading thoughts. The world of mental crime is becoming increasingly narrow. Restraint of one on the pedo. Pain due to unfair or formulaic treatment. Anxiety or offense. You don't know how to react from now on, you just don't think. Nothing, zero, nothing, zero. Emptiness is only safe thought. Only negative, almost only loyalty. Your colleague Hazel was supposed to respond to an important letter, but she has not been in touch for 3 days. Should you look for her? Feelings of anxiety and danger, conviction, deep confidence in the rightness of certain idea, desire to explore, and support for biases in a difficult situation. Investigate, you decide to ask your college, do they know what happened to Hazel? Increase the odds, less loyalty. The television show 3 people in news confessing to treason. They collaborate with the enemy, undermine morale, and commit sabotage. Faith. Emptiness, betrayal, confession, punishment, everything has solved in the flow of daily consumptions. It all lost its meaning for you long ago. So it decreased everything, only loyalty stayed. Damn. Rumors are spreading through the streets that the Oceanian Commonwealth has lost the key battle in South African conflict zone. This could worsen the situation on the continent. Distrust, lack of confidence, sincere reliability, concern, anxiety caused by fear and sarcasm. Concern and indignation. Drawing out. The radio plays Victor March. If there are rumors, they will disappear like everything else that shouldn't be. To create only loyalty increase them. Oh, is that you again? How can I help you? You want to get it to it? Right to it. Great, I have a task for you. We are preparing a script for a new movie to be released in honor of the 5th anniversary of the war with the Eurasian Federation. Those damn bastards. So in order to warm up expectation for the movie a little bit, we need to make some noise in the middle. That's what we have to do. Is that clear? Yes, I'm glad to hear that. I look forward to the result. The context of the photograph by removing the unnecessary elements shows a headline. No, it had to be the other. I'll show it. That was giving water. I should let stay the water and take out this if they wanted. Capture. Our can only be do two. Enemy capture. Now enemy soldiers captured. Enemy captured deserters. That's right, now I think it's about reality, the real that should be. The latest issue of the newspaper, The Truth, published a photograph showing how enemy soldiers captured deserters. The police of threat are now studying cause and consequence. Positive evaluation and confirmation of rightness. Indifference. The article published in the newspaper did not interest you much, you put it aside. Okay. Each decrease everything. That's bad. The Ministry of War reports a record influx of volunteers. They are not afraid of the enemy because the party is behind them. Severe inner pain due to loss or void, emptiness, lack of emotion, meaning, creative passive events in mind. These ones. Self-satisfaction, not quite as you read the headline. It's good that someone is leaving. It's good that it's not you, good or just convenient. Decrease everything only can increase loyalty. The front is there, all troops are advanced. Victory is a matter of weeks. Feeling of openness, impatience, euphoria, and this one. Enthusiasm, you rejoice like a child, the end is near, victory is inevitable, everything inside you is bold, you can already hear the fanfare, only self-awareness decreases. From now on, all party officials will undergo daily checks to their opinions and intentions. Loyalty is not a choice, but a duty. Jesus, decrease everything. All time passed, the end of working day is coming soon. But there is one last thing for you, Comrade Lodge. You need to take loyalty tests. Don't worry, it's just a formality, sort of statement into appropriate box depending on whether you think it's correct or not. Review the statement, sign it and stamp it. Place it in the appropriate bin. This is correct. Happy is the one who does not think but obeys. Doubt is the beginning of wisdom. The truth cannot be erased by changing words. Obedience is loyalty. The Great Father knows you better than you know yourself. Surveillance is control, not care. Oops. Silence is wisdom. No. Destruction is a necessary step forward to new order. Fear does not create love. Suffering is a blessing. I hope did well on test. I don't want to draw on the side. I shoot myself. Oh, what's this? Some kind of letter. Let me see what's inside. A certain start. Your first day raises a certain question within the relevant authorities. We recommend reconsider your properties. The party is giving you a chance to correct yourself. Use it. This like my work is being evaluated somewhere up there. I will keep that in mind for the future. The work day is over. I'm so tired. Fine, I can go home. What's that? Is an attack? Yep. Explosion screams, blood, it was everywhere, just everywhere. I stood there, I couldn't even move. I wanted to help, but fear held me tighter than change. I was afraid for myself, my life became more important than anything else. Their pain is not mine, their grief is not mine. I have to survive, just survive, and it's so pathetic. I'm so tired today, it's time to go to bed. A party worker came to visit me. Oh, unusual, come in, have a seat. Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am. A medium, a guide, a psychotherapist, or your own subconscious. What matters isn't who am I, but who you are. But if it makes you feel calmer, call me Mara. A medium guy? Who am I don't understand. Are you really a party worker? Is this 5 minutes rage to talk like that? Careful, comrade Lolash. Let me put it simple. This is a dream, and I'm just a form of your thoughts that you don't allow into your consciousness. It was a hard day, wasn't it? So many emotions, so many moral dilemmas. No wonder we met here. If this is a dream, then I can go though. I want chocolate, no. Yes, you are asleep and your body is very defenseless right now, and your mind even more so. By the way, do you know they watch you at night too? When your face is relaxed and you can't control yourself. You might mumble something and they will hear it, and then they will take care of you. They will take you to room 13. Ever heard of it? Can you guess what's there? I don't know, I'm loyal. Those who go never come back. Of course, let us make sure you never end up there. You don't want to spend your life walking behind someone in dark, do you? You long for light. You are just afraid of the price. Tell me, is the Great Fire really that important to you? You have never seen him. Never heard his real voice. You don't know if he even exists. What if it's just a fairy tale the party invented? The Great Fire is the little part that doesn't matter. No, this one. Careful, you are starting to think out loud. I know your past, I feel your present, and I see what's coming. So tell me, what matter most to you? What you dreamed of? A career in the ministry, freedom of will and ability to choose my own path? A dangerous choice. You can't even imagine how much pain you will have to endure to win the right to choose for yourself. The future is not born from dreams. It grows out of trauma. Let us see what you are trying to forget. Choose a card. This one. You push it through resistance, knowing each step could be your last. Fear walked beside you, but it did not control you. The past shaped you as a person, but that's not enough to reach what you want. It's time to act here and now. Look into the present. Who have you become? What are you willing to do? And what are you ready to sacrifice? Choose a card. You keep yourself on control and move forward, even as the shadow of fear tries to bend you into submission. Your actions shape the reality around you, but your world is intertwined with the fates of thousands of people. They have their own dreams and their own desires. The strong impose their will on the weak. Will you have the strength to resist this? Choose a card. You'll open a path to freedom, knowing that danger will not disappear, only change its form. I hope the answers to your questions have been found. Dawn is coming soon, it's time for me to go, but before I do, I want to warn you. Tomorrow's Soft Report will happen. This is your chance to get what you desire. Do not miss. Well, and goodbye. So on my second work day, I feel like a squeezed lemon. After yesterday I couldn't sleep properly. Still have to work productively, so there are no doubts about my efficiency. While walking, so let me see how we are. While walking near the port, you heard the sound of an air raid alarm. Next moment, the ground shook and you fell to the ground. Nearby buildings were engulfed in flames. Among the ruins, you could hear people screaming. Salvation, liberation from danger or a difficult situation, help, relief of another person's condition. Into the way of react to a situation, salvation, prayer. Humanity, you begin calling for help, sanity, pray for the fate of the people trapped and trouble. Okay, that was everything good. But at the same time, you want to decrease this because you don't want to. The higher you live, the more you are respected by the party office. You want to show that you are loyal to them and ambition, right? Like that they don't doubt about you. But at the same time, you want this. That is to still think by yourself and have empathy with other people. Because if not, they will think, okay, it doesn't care. He's becoming one of us. You at the same time you want to control this, not to decrease like that they suspicion, but not to like, because at the same time you don't want to. Oh, it's true everything they say. The party state that as a result of the missile attack near the port, not a single civilian of the Ocean Commonwealth was killed. However, those who saw the boys say otherwise. Doubt, truthful, and reliable faith in the Govish compassion. Conflict, you cannot reconcile what you hear with what you know. Unpleasant feelings grow inside you, so it increases this and increases that. Incredible, what a lie, I saw everything with my own eyes. Burning house, people scream and this blood. It can't be that there were no casualties. Does the party want people to believe this? During lunch in the canteen, chaos broke out. Workers could not share the last sandwich among themselves. Redness, compassion, emotional involvement, another grief, oppression. You are tired of the chaos and decide to finish your meal early. Okay. The daily ration of chocolate has been reduced, but the news reported the opposite increase in rations. Doubts? Complain? No, hope at the same time. Blindness, distribution of chocolate is proof of the part knows. Anyone who says there is less of it than before is a traitor. I'm about to discuss with you. I have been sent a important task to correct photographic materials for newspaper article, but I have a lot of work to do. Could you help me a little bit with this? The message of the photos should be life affirming. Well, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm off. A pile of work won't do it itself. Where are all the people? Why do I have to do this alone? The image message is rather gloomy. Make your own adjustments to it. As it operates a change in reality, people must plan their future according to the current situation, not based on a fairy tale hopes for a bright future. Newspaper Truth published a report on a extremely poor wheat harvest. Food will have to be rationed. Beginning action without coercion. Conviction. You are confident that the party will be able to resolve with minor cries. After all, okay, again, it wasn't the best. The fruits are already on their way. The party state that soon we will be able to taste new fruits. Strange, since last week they said the crop had been destroyed due to weather. Sir, you are surprised and slightly confused. Last week they spoke of a destroyed harvest and now the fruit is already arriving. What really happened? It only increases the self-awareness. In the basement of one of the proletarian taverns, laughter and the clinking of bottles can be heard. Rumors say that someone is producing illegal but high-quality alcohol. Celebration, clicking and laughter create an almost festival to it seems even Dash work forgets fatigue for a moment and enjoys the merriment. So only empathy ambition. A suspicious woman is selling real sausage at an improvised market. How is this possible since all livestock in your region was destroyed due to an epidemic? Mockery news of an epidemic among livestock is clearly exaggerated. The party has easily handled the challenge. Damn it. Lunch break, I'm sorry I could be here, but I wonder what they taste like. That wasn't very good too. We see it with that woman. Is that chocolate? She's happy. What the hell was that? No one shares scarce goods. Chocolate is contraband. What? Where did she get it? Wait a sec. I just remember. It's her, the girl from the 5 meters rage. True. What's going on in her head? What does she want from me? This is bad. Very, very bad. Must have been a test. Now she'll report me to the overseers. Now maybe she's an agent of the overseers herself. What should I do? Now it's not time to party. I have to work. If they call for me, I'll act as if nothing happened. Oh, that visit serving leaflets. And Kali for rebel against the part. What will be your actions? Counter stage, you went into a debate with an activist trying to convince him that the party is right. Now empathy. The wall of your house has been defaced with slogans. Suffering is cruelty, obedience is slavery. Silence is death. The stories clearly contradict the official doctrine of the party. Distortion. The text was probably written with mistakes. Your chance you change it so that carries the correct message. Okay, was everything correct? Nice. Letters criticize the regime are arriving in your mailbox. How should one respond to these? Propaganda forebears of party used site to publish a newspaper article with distorted content of the letters that were sent. Only empathy decreased. Another guy stand with poems of dubious content was found in the factory workshop. Meet, you call a meet to discuss the cultural values of the party. Everything increased. Poetry? No, thanks, I can't take it. Julie, I'm not going to do it. Do you hear? Oh damn, she's already gone. Hey, how's your party going? Although who cares? Quickly write a nice poem because I'm tearing up here. In arts where free... No. Word spreads. They. Oh. Okay, you can't change that. Or a shade in the darkest halls. Words spread. Grief into world. They. Seek the fully 30 calls in a heart where pointless tale is told. Not a bad part of the album, maybe someday I'll see it in a collection. All artists must obtain official permission for their activities, otherwise their work will be considered a crime. Underground, the noise of our mouths faded to the background. Art will exist even if it has to be hidden from prying eyes. Okay. Let's see how we are. Okay, we have a lot of self-awareness. Part us that all outdated books are to be destroyed as carriers of our ideas. Wait. Reveals to acknowledge significance. This. And shock, of course. Page that once preserved thought vanishing fire, dust melts into the air, reminding you of the price of oblivion censorship. Of course. The words honor the grit have never existed, they have been declared a fiction of enemy propaganda. Confusion. Zero words that once gave strength that disappear from everyday speech. How do you now search for meaning in a world without honor and dignity? Okay, but we need to be careful at the same time with loyal ambition. The Austrian Commonwealth has received a renewal ceremony anthem in honor of victory and the Great Father. Emptiness. You do not join the street crowd. That ceremony sings in the atmosphere of square, but quiet hum the intrusive melody while continuing your own affairs. Okay. Let's please go to the storeroom for some ink. I have so much work to do that I can't take a break for even a minute. Alright, where is that storage room? Leave the office, go to the end of the car and turn right. That's where I'm going now. Oh, she's there again? Oh, she's gonna pass a paper. Basically, she's like a spy. It's her again. She handed me a note. I'm afraid to even take out of my pocket. Look. Private meet. Why? Could this be how the overseer carries out arrest? Who knows? In the end, no one will be able to tell anyone about it anyway. I'll go to the meet. There's no point in running. No one escaped, just it finished the work. One of the telescreen program was shown claiming that hostile East Asia for children toward labor in work camps. The Oceanian Commonwealth will never allow such a thing to its citizens. Uncertain. And this one. Solidarity. Who stay respond to the situation with restraint. The world economy is unstable, sometimes harsh actions are necessary. You were lucky that your childhood was more carefree. On ambition. The party has announced that for the purpose of unification, only 4 types of male and 6 types of female hairstyles are now allowed. Deviations from the norm will be considered suspicious. Double thinking. Although you agree with the demands, but attach you might take different too. This helps you survive with the system. Only empathy. The party released a new edition of the Pure Speak Dictionary. Some words were removed, others altered to better reflect modern ideological standards. Caution. Sabotage for accept new rules, but find subtle way to devalue them. Joke hints double meanings. Your colleague Smith from the archived part went home leaving its office door. How can be so careless? Research and up your office just has to understand your colleague work habits without attracting attention, without much thought. The sleepy side spend more time examining your colleague documents and personal belongings. Work is done, I'll have to submit this stupid law test. Law is more important than family ties. Nope. The part can be wrong. Forgetting is an act of self-discipline. Order without consent is violence. A child must serve the future of the state. Conscience is not formed by command. Personal beliefs are source of conflict. Truth does not require permission. The party allocates only as many resources as necessary. Happiness is possible only with the bounds of discipline. Well, let's see today's result. Concerning Turan, your baby is causing concern. The minister records your every step. Remember correction is still possible, but this window of opportunity is gradually narrowing. Yeah, the loyalty is still down. Damn it. If I keep being careless like this, I'll end up in the basement of the Minister of Care, and now it's time to get answers. The officer said she must be late for testing. Maybe I should look through her feelings. That will help answer her motives. There may be not a second chance. Collins' office is impolite, then snooping around Collins is impolite, then again who knows what secrets she may be hiding. There's a 9 in there. Oh, we saw a 9. And we saw these. A key. Nine, 5, right? Key, needs a key. One 40368. 4 numbers. 3 numbers, can't be that. But why we see this? Oh, the triangle, I see it. So triangle is for here. Circle, so the first number 5 5 8 5 8 square. Not this. And it's off to open this. My god. What's that? Five, 8. What's that? That's a square. 5, 8. Okay. Cave. But now in here I need 4 numbers. There's a photo in here. The flashlight. I see a 7. A glass. What I need? This thing. Oh, 1 5 1 2. There we go. What's this? Now a black note, right? Someone sees it? Huh. So, okay, it's done everything. Oof! Found everything, goddamn! So I think she's the spy, right? You, what was that? What I want for the first day I saw you. You scared me. I thought you were an overseas agent, and you are not. If I were agent, you are already being handcuffed. I'm probably not so flush. By the way, you could have left. You could have thrown the note away, but you came because I don't understand. Are you playing with me? Maybe I am. Maybe this is only a game I can afford. I don't even know your name. Nora, but you probably don't believe a single word I say. So what now? Now we are both mental criminals, but at least we are free. Tell me, do you remember when you last talked to someone just casual, not for a report? Long time ago, me too. What can you even say about everything else? The curfew is already on the streets. Stay. We'll spend night here. Looks like Mona already she left, feels like nothing even happened. Even the smell of her hair is already mixed with dust. I need to get up, pull myself together. No one must know I was here. Few more minutes and the corridors will fill with people. Time to return to work. So she says she isn't an agent, but we can't trust her. Camouflage, my name is Agent Crowd, overseers. I have a few questions for you. Yes, it does Creed did not register your return home. I work late in night, a lot of work piled up. I was very important task, details of which I cannot disclose. A colleague from another part asked me to help. No. And say look tired, Camouflage. Every good servant looks tired, especially for those who try hard. You should know, yesterday another employee did not return home, Nora Calvin. Nora, I didn't see her. She works on a floor. Are you sure? So I remember now, yes, I saw her at lunch in the cafeteria and we sat at the same table. Good day, Sophie, you should know, Comrade Lodge. Nora Calvi is the daughter of a member of the Party Supreme Council. Maybe is under special surveillance. You will help if you will help if you notice anything. If you remember any detail, even minor ones, report them to me personally. Here's my phone number. Yes, of course, Agent Crow. Glad to hear it, Comrade Lodge. Goodbye. He laughed. My hands are shaking. I hope he didn't notice. Nora Calvi, the daughter of a Supreme Council member. Why didn't she say anything? I need to be more careful when speaking with her. Oh shit. There's a panic in the party report documents have so disappeared from the archive. Anxiety. Investigation, you actively check documents and storage place trying to restore order. Your actions are quick but careless. Damn it. While cleaning, you accidentally came across the personal diary of your archive colleague John Smith. It appears to contain evidence of metal crime. Search Scott greatly surprised you. To understand the situation, you would try to study Scott in more detail. On the stellar screen, a low-quality photograph is shown of the missing colleague Hazel. It seems she's involved in the resistance movement and has now been arrested. The present photograph looks fake. Still, you keep that thought to yourself. Yes, I found an old newspaper clipping that appears to contradict the part of official history. Manipulation, you hand the document over to the minister for correction. Only agrees for the odds. Oh no, not again. What happened recent? What happened? There is a disaster. The Ocean Commonwealth is no longer at war with the Eurasian Federation. That's great news. Great news, Lodge. We are just now at war with Eurasian Federation. Now we have never been at war with it. Do you hear? However, all documents mentioning the war must be corrected. There are no wars. What is that? So much work for nothing. When do we have time to do it? Now, just get involved and help. You have never been at war with the Eurasian Federation. Our enemies has always been the Eastern Station. Do not go. See the on the Russian Federation is Asia Empire. What does it matter? We're at war with this war is endless. Officially confirmed, the Oceania Commonwealth has always been at war with East Asia. The war with Eurasia what never actually happened. This is a clear move by Oceania to disorientate the enemy. Dizziness, your mind tries to process the paradox. The enemy was actually an ally, and the ally an enemy. You feel slight dizziness. Wasn't very good, this choice. The force of the Oceanian Commonwealth are heroic, fighting for new deposits of valuable source on the African continent. Also, as you are skeptical about the war and indifferent to loud victories, you avoid emotionless. Damn it, that's not good, I'm losing a lot to them. The works of ancient poets of the Eurasian Federation are in fact heritage of the Oceanian Commonwealth. The Eurasian culture has never existed. Whereas you cannot appropriate someone else's culture, you feel the point that part has taken such an action. But you need to get everything, but at the same time control in there, the loyalty and ambition. You accidentally found a forbidden book hidden in a public restroom. Hesitation, desire to look inside, fights with panic of exposure. Every second near the book feels stolen from safety. Hello, Conrad Lodge, you look tired, or maybe you didn't sleep well. Miss Calvin, I feel perfect fine, thank you. How do you know? Never mind. Miss Schule asked me to give you a copy of a poet collection. She says the author is unknown, but she thinks one text might feel familiar to you. Familiar? Who knows? Maybe the book can shed light on this shadow? Probably a coincidence. There is a meaning even in consonants, only if someone reads them carefully. Then perhaps that is what you should do. Goodbye, Comrade Lodge. What's this? A secret compartment in the book? Some kind of puzzle. I'll come back to it later. I don't want to put Miss Nora in danger. She just left. A new mandatory, because what we have in here, this is only that, right? A new mandatory tax for the needs of the front has been introduced. Satisfy you satisfy whispers among people. Okay, it's that. Danger rumors are spread across the city. Forgane spies are supplying yappers to the wheel saboteurs. Is there Maria among us? Readiness. Without giving to panic, you decide to prepare for a possible worst of the situation. You cover the windows, check the locks, and prepare improvised means of defense. Your home becomes a small fortress. Okay, only one that decrease. But for Minister of Care State, the crime rate has fallen almost to zero. Control, you believe the authorities maintain forces safety. A feeling of protection and system surveillance arises within you. You witness an armed attack on a person in broad daylight. It appears to be a robbery. Should you intervene? He pulls pity for the victim and a sudden surge of the push you forward. The decision is made fast, then cautious fear appears. Self-awareness decreases. I think enough time has passed, now I can look at the puzzle. Logic is the key to solve the most of the world problem. Eish, these puzzles. Yeah, that's why they give you skip, you can do it. I like that they give you. It's a map with a route. Interesting. Where does it lead? I'll go there after work. There's a lock. The party for part 1 victory turned out to be spoiled. Residue. A hard work day should be left at the bottom of a boat, but the expected alcohol meets a bitter end. You feel unpleasant residue at the first sip. Due to any sabotage of the shared common health, there will be no electricity for several days. Okay, like that, but loyalty decreased. In order to prove the safety level of citizens of the shared common health, the number of surveillance devices will be increased. Concern? Like that is comfort, of course. Unfair uniform of overalls is has been introduced for all employees of Ministry of Truth. Dislike that in the hall they post someone else. A huge crowd as gas. Seems important. Let's take a look. Let's go. It's the uniforms, right? It was easy, we saw in there. The uniform fits well. Now we'll look at the two blue stains. At least we are easy to spot in the crowd now. Yes, we among other blue stains. Propaganda leaflets with slogans of the part enemies are being dropped from airplanes. And now's loyalty decreased. A bomb plot by enemy agents was discovered at the stage. There is have already been retained. Ignoring. Everything decreased. Shock terrorists have taken school shelter. Hostages are not demanding absurd change in party leadership. Outrage. That's good, like that loyalty increase a little bit. Their neighbor Simon was spotted in a forbidden zone, the proletariat district. What was he doing there, and should he be paid attention? Interference. The work day is over, only the village test remains. Collective welfare is more important than the individual. Dissent is not a crime. I don't know what that means. Restraint is a sign of reliability. The state cannot think for everyone, of course. Faith that contradicts personal experience is self-deception. Excessive questioning harms productivity. Hunger is not justified by ideology. Fear breeds unity. A mistake is a form of betrayal. True love is possible only for the party. And all that with my problem, let's say. Case over, Comrade, we inform you that an official case will be open against you. For now, every word and every glance will be carefully recorded. It is not too late to prove your loyalty and avoid negative consequences. Oh shit. Poor result, but I still have to be fired. Maybe no one cares about these tests, doesn't matter. Time to follow the route. Damn it. There must be somewhere here. I hope I understood the map marks correctly. God damn a log. You could be prepared for this, brought some tools. Insert the turning lever into the lock. Push the pin. Okay. I need to increase more loyalty ambition too. You came, good. I thought I would have to wait alone. I won't miss this meet. Thought I wasn't sure you were the one who drew the map for me. You thought that strict Julia gave you the book with the map? Huh. She'll hang you on a pole if she could. She's most loyal to the party out of everyone I know. True enough, what is this? A portable radio? Yes, first broadcast tomorrow evening. Only for you. I don't understand. What if someone hears it? Not worry, it's a scheduled broadcast. I'll be giving an interview on behalf of the Junior Purity League. During broadcast, I'll give you hints about the time and place of our next meeting. Can you decode it? Yes, but why not just meet here? This area looks abandoned. The location must constantly change. One place becomes a pattern, and a pattern becomes a pattern is a death. What's wrong? So I went pale. Don't like risk? I'm the opposite. Risk make me feel alive. Not I. We'll talk later. I have to go. Get ready for the meeting. I'll send instruction on what to do. I'll be ready. Forgot to mention this ray has no batteries, so you'll have to find them somewhere. I'll be with you tomorrow evening. Contact. Bye. And this thing, Comrade Lodge, we are spotted in the eastern sector. Yes, quite a long way from home, isn't it? Just walk after work. After work, everyone goes home. You don't work in transport part, do you? No? Then what you took there? There are no shops or public institutions in that area. What thoughts, Lodge? If you are hiding something, it's bad to say it now. I'm giving you one last try for honesty. Really, Miss Gabo was also walking this set. You see her? Sights also on Comrade Lodge. We'll proceed as follows. Listen careful. Here's a listening device planted on Nora cows secretly. Do this and your case will close. Do something foolish and we'll find and punish you, understood? I don't even ask. Do you want to test my patience? I do not command. I ask again. You must secret plant the bug on Nora Galvin. Understood, Comrade Lodge? Yes, understood. Good. Have a nice day, Comrade Lodge. Have a nice day. I didn't even feel myself saying it. But I'm gonna stop here to not spoil a lot at the same time. Like, it's a good game, I like it. It's like, I'm not saying, it's again, like I say, it's not like Papers, Please. It's bad to say like that. It's not like Papers, Please, but at the same time, it's Papers, Please. Again, because you don't see the ID of the people, right? But at the same time, it's you that is doing for yourself, in your opinion, the choice, everything. And of course, at the same time, then there is things different, because basically then you meet Nora and you need to decide if you want to say to that agent, right, say, oh, I met Nora, basically giving her up, right, or basically saying no, like try to hide the maximum. Of course, now we will have to plant a bug on her, but maybe you'll have the choice to not plant the bug. It's gonna be all about you. And then is equilibrate between the ambition and loyalty for the Ministry of Truth, right? Basically saying, oh, we are loyal for you too, but at the same time knowing that you need to get some self-awareness on the other one, because at the same time saying, I think by myself and not I don't think by them only. So basically you need to equilibrate between them, both of them, not to the Minister of Truth suspect of you, but at the same time not get to the max like that you are basically accepting what they say. But it's a cool game to again, it's a good game to pass time, because basically it has a story, but and then like the gameplay is easy because it's all about deciding the both of things that you need to put. And at the same time, there is that story. Someone like Nora Calvin is doing something, right? Whatever she wants to do, because she belongs to that. But maybe she's trying to expose the truth. Maybe, but at the same time, you don't want to be catch. so you need to be careful what you say at the same time, and the things that you do. And of course, then there is puzzles and those for newspapers. There's a lot of things to do. Of course, I like the puzzles you can skip, like that you don't get stuck. I like that was well think by the developers, like that they say, okay, what matters in here is the story and not the puzzles. So you can skip that, and that's a cool idea, like that you don't get stuck. So it was a good thinking by them. But if you like this type of games, like I say, Papers, Please, you're gonna enjoy because it's a good game to pass time, see the story, see other things that the game will get the more you progress. So if you like this type of games, you can buy it on Steam. It's already available. Play it, enjoy it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and see you guys next time.